Okay, let's unpack this. A new cosmic sandbox has landed, and it's certainly generating a lot of buzz. Today, our deep dive is all about Cubic Odyssey.
Yeah, and what's truly fascinating here, I think, is its core identity. This is a sci-fi open-world survival sandbox game. It officially dropped, what, May 14, 2025, for PC, PS5, and Xbox Series XS. And it's this blend that's making waves because, well, it's not just another clone, you know?
Right, that blend sounds incredibly ambitious for a new title. Critics are already calling it like the love child of Minecraft's boundless creativity and No Man's Sky's cosmic scope, that kind of vibe. So our mission today is to really understand what this unique combination means for you, the player. Does it actually deliver on that promise? So yeah, the immediate question for many is, does it deliver? What's been the initial take?
The initial reception, it's been remarkably strong, actually. We're seeing some real excitement. I mean, the Steam Next Fest demo alone pulled in a 93% positive rating. That's huge. And reviewers consistently highlighted its what they called rock-solid crafting mechanics
Mm-hmm.
and a really captivating galactic atmosphere. And that rock-solid crafting, it's not just, basic stuff. It's got this intuitive drag-and-drop interface that feels familiar if you've played sandbox games. But it lets you build surprisingly complex machinery, automated systems. It goes way beyond just simple tools. It feels like you're actually engineering things.
Engineering, okay, that's a great distinction. So it's not just about slapping blocks together, it's about engineering solutions within this universe. But looking at more specific feedback, there are some interesting nuances, right? Like DualShockers scored at 7.5 out of 10. They praised that immersive world, sure, but they also noted, and I quote, progression felt a bit grindy. But then you've got Tech Gaming giving a very positive mention to its RPG-style progression and saying performance is great. How do those two things square up? The grind versus RPG progression.
That's an excellent question. And it really highlights how different players perceive game loops, doesn't it? For some people, yeah, needing to gather resources, slowly unlocking blueprints, that might feel like a grind, especially if they want faster advancement. But for others, that RPG-style progression means like a really satisfying sense of developing your character, your base.
Yeah.
Every new unlock, every crafted item feels earned. It's maybe less like a skill tree and more about a growing capability tied to what you build and explore. And the fact that performance is smooth, that probably helps make even slower progression feel better because the core gameplay, it just feels good to interact with.
Okay, that makes sense. And connecting those reviews back to the actual gameplay, that Minecraft X No Man's Sky description really seems to fit how you interact with the world. You're talking exploring procedurally generated worlds so vast, unique for everyone, and engaging in some really creative base building. But Cubic Odyssey adds this unique survival element, right? You're battling an intergalactic infection, this thing called the Red Darkness. Is that just like background story, or is it an active threat?
Oh, it's absolutely a pervasive threat. And that's really what elevates the survival part beyond just, managing hunger or oxygen. The Red Darkness.
Yeah.
It isn't just a narrative piece. It actually dynamically corrupts parts of the environment. It spawns unique enemies, challenging ones. So your base building is not just for looks. It becomes crucial for defense. You have to think strategically about layouts, automated defenses, to fight off these incursions. It adds this constant external pressure. It really pushes you to innovate with your crafting and exploration.
Okay, wow. And here's where it gets really interesting for accessibility, I think, especially for a game that seems built for co-op and building. It supports both solo and co-op play with full cross-platform features, which for a genre that thrives on community and sharing builds, cross-platform isn't just a nice to have, it's kind of essential, isn't it? It just removes that huge barrier. Means you can easily team up with friends no matter what system they're on, explore, build together. That feels crucial for a universe this big.
Absolutely. And looking ahead, that commitment to community, to expansion seems pretty clear. The developers have already promised significant updates. They're talking terrain tweaks, dedicated servers, both expected later this year. And for a procedural game like this, terrain tweaks that can massively boost replayability, make new planets feel genuinely different. And dedicated servers are critical, especially for co-op. They ensure a more stable, persistent world for people to invest their time in.
Yeah.
It definitely suggests ongoing support, which is always a good sign, especially for these kinds of evolving games.
So wrapping things up a bit, if you're craving that blend of, well, boundless creativity, cosmic exploration, and a unique survival challenge that's more than just meters, Cubic Odyssey really does seem to be carving out its own corner of the cosmos.
Yeah, and it raises a really interesting question, I think, for the whole gaming landscape. In this ever-expanding digital universe we have now, how crucial is that balance between giving players familiar, comfortable mechanics and introducing entirely new defining threats like this Red Darkness that genuinely change how you have to play.
Hmm. Definitely something to ponder as you perhaps venture into that red darkness yourself. Happy exploring.